Hi everyone, this is Alex from Startup Recon, and today I'm here with the founder and CEO of KiKi Social, Manel. Manel, would you please like to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Hi, everybody. My name is Manel. I'm 32 years old and I'm from Spain, but I was born in Barcelona. But right now, I'm based in San Francisco. I studied business management and I am fluent in 5 languages. And I have work experience. I can think all over the world: Asia, Europe, Latam, and right now, the last is in the United States.
So, can you tell me a bit more about what KiKi Social does?
Kiki, it's something special. You will check it. You can check it in Kiki.social. And we are a social marketplace that allows users to meet people, buy and share experiences whenever and wherever you please. We are the only application in the industry that shares the benefit with users. What we are doing is monetizing your free time. So we are applying the collaborative economy.
What is the kind of target market for KiKi Social and what differentiates you from all the other similar platforms?
Yeah, right now our target is young students, digital nomads, and middle-aged travelers who move to new cities for study or work. All of these group are the Z generation and millennials. Why? Because we saw a big problem, and based on an interview that recently was posted by BBC, all the millennials recognize during the interview that at least a 30% they were saying that they feel lonely. Then the Z generation at 20% the same, feel lonely, and just a 50% the baby boomers recognize that they feel lonely. So in total we have a very big amount of population that they feel lonely and they don't know how to socialize or they don't meet the right people.
Of course. So, when was KiKi Social founded?
All the adventures start around 2017, mid 2017, and we launched the MVP in Spain in April 2018. And since then, to the days that today, we achieved all the good things that we did it.
And who are your co-founders or founding team that you would like to mention?
Yeah, this is the best from Kiki. Apart from the users, our users are the best, of course, but Kiki is working thanks to the magical team that we have, especially my partner, Ruben. He's the best partner that you can have. And also, I'm super grateful with the Kiki team, Emilio, Adrian, Jose Ramon, Rose, Ari, Anton, and Cesar, because without them, as I told you, Kiki wouldn't be possible. Each of them are different, of course, each person is different, but all together, we are making to bring something and give us to the company a lot of value.
And how much money has KiKi Social raised so far?
Today we have raised 250K from 3 Ventures owned by Tim Draper and also 500 startups. From here, I would like to say thank you for their support and I hope that the mission continues.
I just want to know a bit more about the backstory of KiKi Social. How did you come up with the idea and why did you create this platform?
Yes, as I told you before, based on a little bit what it was happening with young people, etc., the generation and millennials feel super lonely, and most of them are frustrated with classic online social networks. Why? Because they waste their valuable time, money, and get disappointed while they're searching for friendship, dating, or professional networking advice. They are connected a lot of hours in the online world, and they forget about the relations between people. For that reason, Kiki was born to try to connect people, young people, and bring it from online world to offline world.
Is there any challenges that you overcame during the creation of this platform, something that was difficult for you?
I think everything is difficult in a startup.
Mm.
And I'm joking. The most special thing, and I think that is the most difficult, it's hire the good people. But as I told you, we are super lucky with the team that we have, and that's the point. I mean, the team that you have is the ones that will make you success. A team, it's everything, and thanks to that, I mean, it's important and it's difficult to find the right people. But once you have it, everything is super easy.
And a bit more on the technical side of the platform, would you be able to discuss a bit more about your tech stack or highlight any interesting aspects of the technology of KiKi Social?
I'm not the technical one, but do like an startup, you have to do a lot of things, and sometimes I I have moved my mind to a technical side. But yes, and as I told you, in a startup, you have to be as faster and as effective as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the reason why we decided to develop everything in React Native, because you can change everything super faster and you can move everything to whatever. You can pivot in any moment to anything. So that's the main point why we did it in React Native. And our servers are located in Amazon Web Service. I mean, at the end, we are not like doing a super technical discover anything new. We are using the services from Amazon Web Service like social login, database, analytics, pinpoint, etc., etc. Also, that's the in another site we are using for authentication and verification. We use Alice Biometrics. That is a Spanish startup that they are doing very well. And last days they have raised a big round and they are becoming super cool.
Right. So what is your kind of market strategy to grow your user base at the moment?
This depends because we are originally from Spain. Our company is based in San Francisco, but most of the customers and our markets are located in LATAM region. Of course, that the language is the same, but each region has got their different cultures. I mean, it's not the same Mexico as Colombia, and not the same Peru as Chile, for example, and not Spain as Argentina, for example. So I mean, the thing is, you have to adapt to each region and each market, and as much you can concrete and be in the niche and focus on your people, as much you will have better results. So as I told you, I mean, our go-to-market strategy, it's different in each focus. But most of the cases, what we do, we started with a PR campaign, and then we start with brand ambassadors. Normally, they are people that they are using the app and they had a good experience and they can promote. And the best promoter and the best advertising is somebody that is using the app and can make you word by mouth.
And are you looking to expand beyond the Spanish-speaking congregation of countries in the near future?
Yeah, we are thinking, but right now, due to the good acceptation that we have in all the LATAM region, for the moment we are focused in a short term. We are focusing in Spanish languages countries.
Right.
Of course, that we would like to enter to other countries with another language. KiKi is available in Spanish and in English, and it's available in the States, in all LATAM, in Europe, in all over the world, in more than 150 countries. But our specialty, we can say that it's the LATAM region.
And just a final question, do you have any interesting anecdotes that you'd like to mention about the story of KiKi Social?
Anecdotes, we have like, or mentions or challenges, we have a lot, but I would like to make a special mention to one, because most of the time when you say to people that you are in San Francisco or you are living in the States with your startup, most of the cases people like, wow, you are in Silicon Valley. That's the point where the biggest, like Uber, Google, Facebook, like all of these big companies that everybody is using are there, and they say, oh, you are there, and I'm like jealous from you because you are in Silicon Valley, you're in San Francisco. That's magic. I mean, and all the time I said, no, that's not the reality. I mean, why? Because it's not the same situation from a Facebook or from a Google or whatever, that a startup, as a young startup as us, as like KiKi, because just keep in mind, we are living in a garage. And you say it in a garage? Yeah, we are living in a garage. Why? Because we left our comfort zone for Rise This Baby Unicorn. And keep in mind, all the best companies from the world started in a garage in Silicon Valley. So don't think that being Silicon Valley is like being the paradise, because sometimes the reality is worse than what you think. So that's a point.
Yeah, and hopefully KiKi Social will rise to be the size of Apple one day. But yeah, thank you very much, Manel, for the interview. And if you guys would like to find out more about KiKi Social, the links will be down in the description. Thank you again, Manel, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye, and let's KiKi.